After a lot of time and after a lot of experiences and let's be honest, a lot of failures, I understood that the best way for me to achieve my goals, the best way for me to be organized was to use planners. I have never been an online person. I don't like to use online calendars or options like apps. I feel like I'm more connected with my ideas because I have so many ideas in my mind going through. Hi, I would imagine if you click on that video is because you're looking for a way to organize your life. Well, I'm gonna share with you how I do it, going step by step to the system that I built to help myself to be more efficient, more productive, and to achieve my goals. I have been going through the last years, couple of years, through a lot, doing a lot of things at the same time, and I arrived to a point where I ask myself, am I really going somewhere? I'm doing a lot of things. I was traveling, taking care of my dog. I heard that I just adopted before. Raising that dog would take you a lot of time and a lot of commitment. Going to a relationship, a serious relationship, studying online classes, working on the side, trying to build a business. And then I was doing all the things, but that actually was having the feeling that I was not going anywhere. I may have like goals, but do I have a real destination? Do I really know where I'm going? Do I have the perfect system that is fitting me? Do I have the perfect system that is going to help me to reach my goals? And I asked myself this question by the beginning of this year, 2023, and the answer was no. I don't have the perfect system because I'm trying to follow a system that is not made for me, a system that is not fitting my goals, not fitting my personal life, not fitting my expectation and my ambition. And for that, I need to consider myself like failing. And when I learned that I was failing on myself, I was failing to myself by trying to be perfect, that I couldn't be perfect. I understood like I needed to create a system that was going to be more for me, a system that was going to fit everything that I am and just help me as possible to get to where I want to go. The first step that you need to do is to define your goals. And most important, answer to the question that we all need to ask ourselves: where am I going? Where am I heading to? What is my final destination? Giving you an example, when you're taking your car and then you're about to go somewhere, do you put an address before? Yes, because it's important to know your destination. This is going to tell you the time that you're going to make between that location, where you are right now, your current location, and where you want to go. It's going to help you also to plan your way back, to plan in your day, and to know that you're not wasting time because you know where you're going, you know the time it's going to take you to go there, and you know the steps you will have to do on your way to arrive there. That's exactly what you need to do with your own personal life. You need to set those goals. You need to answer to your question, where are you heading to? If you know where you're heading to and you have set up your goals, you can start to create the perfect system to organize your life. The second step is to set up your life categories. We all have life categories. Life categories can be family, study, work, can be self-care, it can be businesses, it can be social network. You have plenty of them. The question is not about how many life categories you have. The question is like, do you know those life categories? And those categories, are they fitting your purpose? Are they going to answer to your question that you ask yourself? Where am I heading to? Those categories are supposed to help you to go to that goals, to that achievement. And if you choose the wrong categories, you're gonna be just like walking around in circle without actually having no purpose, no goals, no destination. So that's why it's very important for you to set up the right life categories and not just to mimic everybody else's life categories. Once you have done that, you will do something very important, which is step 3: organize and prioritize those categories. We all want specific things, right? We all want to do a lot of things, but can we do everything? No, we cannot do everything. We need to make sure like we have a prioritizing system. That's mean like I have a top 3 of my main purpose goals that I have, and other ones that are more less important. So something you need to do with those categories that you will set up before, okay? Am I going to be giving the same time to my family category that I'm going to give with my study, or that I'm going to give to my work, or that I'm going to give to my friend, or that I'm going to give to my patients on the side, to my social networks? You need to know that because first of all, you will not feel guilty by not giving the same time. It's going to help you also build your routine that we're going to see after at the end. And mostly, it's going to give you the perfect timeline to how and when you're going to reach those goals, because you will know what categories is more important for you to get there. Once we did that, once we prioritize and we organize those life categories, we need to go to the next step. We set up the timeline. What is a timeline? I have like different words that maybe can be a little complicated, but they're really not very easy. A timeline is a specific draw of the time that you're going to take to reach those goals. That means you're in point A and you're trying to reach point 8, and you know that you have to go there. You know this is your final destination. How will you answer to those questions? By checking your timeline. This timeline will also help you to check your progress, to make updates to your goals, because life is about happening, okay? Even if you set up the perfect goals, life is uncertain. You may have situations that's going to help you to get faster to those goals, or you may have situations that's going to slower that achievement, and you need to adapt. You need to always update those goals, those steps that you're going to put, and that timeline is meant for that. Because if you talk about something like, and you go by quarter, for example, and not by year, a year is a very big period of time to actually see any progress. If you set up those goals and those achievements by quarters, which means like 3 months, 3 months for me is the best period of time to check your progress, to update your goals, to check up with yourself, to improve, to learn from your mistake, because you're going to do mistakes. Mistakes is normal. Mistakes make you learn, mistakes improve you, and mistakes give you better quality of life. So you need to understand that, and for that you need to set up those kind of period of time on that timeline. It's going to help you to learn from that, to make sure like you're still going to your destination, that you didn't lost purpose, that you didn't lost the focus, and then you're still going to that destination. And this period of time is important after only setting up and organizing your life categories. Once you have done that, what can you do? We can create habits. What are habits? Habits are those small things you will do in a basic day to help you to go through your goals. For example, if I want to lose weight, very simple example, but you will get you will understand what I'm saying about. If I want to lose weight, I will do some things every day to help me to go to that goal. I will work out every day, or at least twice per week, 3 times per week, depending on how much I will do a routine that we will see after. But I will know that one of the habits I have to do to achieve that goal is to work out. The other habits that I will need to do to chase and to fulfill that purpose is eating healthy. Eating healthy will help me to lose weight. Okay, so if I have those habits clear on my mind, then I know that I will reach that goal. When I have created those habits and I set it up, and then I make sure like it's something that is going to be helping me and have a purpose on my achieving goals, then the last things we can finally do for that system that we want to put in place to organize our life is to create our routine. The routine is essential, but you cannot have a routine if you haven't gone through those steps, in my own opinion, because this routine is based on all the things we have set up before. We're not setting up on a timeline, we're not seeing the goals in the future, we're talking about something that we will have to see every day. And those routines has to be small. Don't put yourself an insane routine that you cannot follow, because you will bring motivation, you will bring failure, you will bring unsatisfaction to not go through that routine. So the routine has to be basic, it has to be simple, it has to be perfect, and it has to be for you, for your lifestyle, for your personality, for your way of doing. Me, I like to go through planners. It can be online, you can use Notions, you have so many other apps that you can use to set up your routines. I prefer the planners because I feel more comfortable with them. I like the touch planner. I like to sit on my table and write into it, just plan my week, plan my day, plan my month, because I feel better with that. But if you don't feel like that, if you feel like you need a computer, if you need like a Notion, an app, or anything to help you, you need to understand that you need to clearly know yourself and know how you like to work, and try to create the best routine that you can follow without feeling frustrating, because the frustration is the first step to failure in that step of organizing your life. Before I end that video here, I just want to say thank you so much for following me. Thanks so much for liking that video if it's the case. Don't forget to give some thumbs up, and also to join that popularized by subscribing to my channel. The link will be in the description box. Me, I will see you for the next video. I wish you a good day, a good night, whatever the time you're watching me, and we will see each other in the next time. Take care of you guys. Bye, my populace. Edif, 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 edif.